What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, man, we're going to be going over the best augments for the ammo mods as well as field upgrades. We're going to do both since there's only a few of them. So let's get into it. So for Deadwire, we're going to be running Chain Lightning and High Voltage. I think these are the two best for Deadwire. Obviously, you could run some of the other Deadwire augments as well, but I found this to be the best combination for me and for what I use Deadwire for, which is mainly for crowd control for the most part. For Napalm Burst, we're running Thermite and Incendiary. Highly recommend those two. Obviously, you could run some of the other ones, but I do find that Napalm works really, really well with these two specific augments. For Cryo Freeze, I'm running Frozen Stiff and Freezer Burn. I think those are the two best for Cryo, just because it helps with trying to maximize the enemies frozen in place, as well as doing as much damage to those as possible as well. Brain Rot, running Plague and Haste for the augments. The Plague is really good because it charms the enemies that has a chance to turn other enemies. This is going to be really good for those calling card challenges that require multiple multiple brain rots to occur and like simultaneously. Um, but it's also very useful for camos as well. A lot of the camos feel like they track the brain rot kills, not your gun kills with brain rot. So if you get brain rot and brain rot's another zombie, then you have two zombies trying to get kills, which helps with getting camos faster. But overall, that's what I recommend. Shadow Rift, we got topple danger, and haste. A lot of these are haste, just because haste is usually is one of the ones that speeds or makes it become usable faster, so you get more augments spawning faster. But the topple danger is warp one enemy that deals damage to other enemies nearby is very, very useful, in my personal opinion. Shadow Rift's one of those ones I rarely ever use, but when I do use it, it's very helpful. Light Mend, I'm using dual action. Consuming a healing glyph will temporarily allow you to heal faster, as well as extra strength. This is just good for trying to heal as quickly as possible and get things done quickly as possible. For field upgrades, for Energy Mine, I'm running Carousel, and then Extra Charge, just so I can get an extra use. But this is what I found to be the best. But obviously, the three major augments are all pretty decent, so you can choose whatever one you wanted. Frenzy Gar, I'm using Phalanx, and then Repair Boost, just so I can get that repair armor per kill for when I do melees, because I was using this a lot for the rapid kills from melees. And then also the allies can also repair armor from kills while near you. This is just really helpful for those high rounders that are playing with their friends. Especially as you're staying together, it's very, very helpful. Dark Flare, we got the extension and we got the broad beam. The Dark Flare is one of the field upgrades in the game that I least like the most after on the way to getting it leveled up. But now that I've leveled it up and I've gotten augments for it, this thing is actually pretty strong. It's just situational in my experience. Healing Aurora, which is probably the one I use the most. We have Persistence and Inner Strength. Revive players keep all perks on their bleed out bar, as well as Inner Strength. Effective player damage is slightly increased for a short period of time. This is highly recommended for guys that are trying to be healers. I actually have Persistence on, as well as on my Quick Revive. I have the 3 perks as well, the bleed out perks as well. So if you're playing with me, you're always going to keep bleed out perks as long as I'm alive. So very helpful. Aether Shroud, Void Sheath, swap to your dedicated melee weapon as it's imbued with dark ether energy, and then I have extension, which makes it last longer. So Aether Shroud was really helpful for getting the kills without being hit for zombies, for the melees. Recommend you go to high rounds and pair this with insta kill spawners, or even pair this with like using a melee weapon with the melee specific perk. So highly recommended. Tesla Storm, this is the new one they just added, static discharge, and I have lithium charge on it. This makes me create a lethal surge of electricity around me, as well as increase that storm duration. Highly recommend it. This is just what I prefer for this combo. I'm hoping to see Ring of Fire be added in the future, but it's really just debatable if they're going to add Ring of Fire. I'm hoping to see also for like the perks, for example. I'm really hoping to see double tap, because something like Tesla Storm I feel like would be really good with like double tap or something. Because I feel like Tesla Storm right now is kind of on the weaker side compared to all the other upgrades that deal damage. Um, but that's just my opinion. So that's the ammo mods and field upgrades. If you guys have other upgrades that you would use for these, let me know down below. I'm interested to see them. Now that the augments and stuff are all dealt with, I'm probably going to make some videos on builds, wonder weapons, etc., tips and tricks, as well as Model for 3 stuff. So if you're interested in that, let me know down below. Model for 3 stuff coming as well. Keep It Real series is coming back. My book series, all that stuff. The podcast is going to return. I'm probably going to wait to do the podcast till after Christmas and restart it back up again. I haven't been really doing much with it lately, but after Christmas we'll be 100% starting that back up again. But yeah, tons of other content coming, and I can't wait for you guys to see all the content coming as well. I'll be probably live streaming a lot this weekend because it'll be double XP everything this weekend. So I'll be grinding out, trying to get to level 200. I feel like that'll be a good level to end the double XP weekend on. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.